it's Gabberz, and like I said in the last video, I am recording it right after that one, so same clothes, same get up. Yeah. I'm going to be talking about taping method of your ears, mainly because that's what I choose to do. I know that when you get to the bigger sizes, you have, one of two methods, really. You get heavier jewelry, or you tape, and essentially your body just kind of does it. So what the taping method is you're using a form of tape, not really tape. It is non-adhesive. You want to use no adhesive, but you don't want anything that has stickiness. Sitting right next to me actually is a roll of electrical tape, and the thing with electrical tape, wow, this is like frozen, even though it's not really all that cold out here. I don't even know what kind of tape this is. I think it's electrical tape, but it's really sticky. And the problem with electrical tape is when you put it on your plug or your tunnel, your eyelet, whatever, you have the probability of the adhesive coming out and sticking to your ear. And what that does is it can kill your ear. It can actually kill the cells in your ear when you pull it out. Also, it's porous. Any other tapes really are porous, which you don't want pores because your body will grow into it. I don't know the official thing with porous materials. I am pretty ditzy when it comes to talking in front of the camera, so like my mind goes blank. But all I know is that your ear can essentially grow into it and it can harbor bacteria. What I have here is I have bondage tape and I have PTFE, Teflon, plumber's tape, whatever you want to call it. I bought this one at Spencer's Gifts in the mall for around $8, I believe. And I bought this entire roll of 5 for, I believe it was like $3. Yeah. And they last a long time, both of them, regardless. If you have never seen PTFE tape, it's this. It's a plumber's tape. It's a non-adhesive tape. When it comes to actually using it for plumbing, I have no idea what it's really used for. I just know it's used to seal off things, and when you have water and adhesive, it slips. But this doesn't, because it sticks to itself. I keep playing with it. So with this, it's super thin, ridiculously thin, just flimsy, sticky, staticky. It's not sticky, it's staticky, but essentially that means they're the same thing because it sticks to me. But it crumples up really easily and likes to stick to itself pretty easily. Some things about PTFE Teflon is it actually fits the wear area on your plugs or your eyelets really well. It's a 1/2 inch of, I don't know, what's it called? It's 1/2 inch, I don't know. The width of it's 1/2 inch. That's the general size of a lot of wear areas is 1/2 inch, but it also kind of stretches a little bit if you put it on something bigger than that. It's thin, so you do have to put many layers on, and a lot of people don't like to use it because it can be very drying to your ears. I do like it because I kind of like that drying fact. I don't know if that might be weird to some people, but I feel like with bondage tape, it kind of cut up the back of my ear a little bit, or like the back behind the ear, and it hurt, so it wasn't very nice. So I don't personally use bondage tape. I bought it specifically for stretching my septum because I did not want to use PTFE tape in my septum. It just didn't work out. The thing with bondage tape is it is non-porous. Both of these materials are non-porous. This one you're going to want to change out every time you change it. Every time you put a new layer on, you're going to want to change pretty much your whole roll of layering, and that's just because of bacteria. With this, it's essentially reusable. So you could keep using the same pieces over and over again. You just have to wash them off. So it's plastic-y, I don't know what it's really made out of, but it really sticks to itself. and it's annoying. And when you're trying to cut it and measure it for your ear, that's not fun. And what I didn't like about it was that I had to cut it down to the size of my wear area, which got super annoying. And the thing with this one is it is made for the body, so it shouldn't have any bad reactions with your body. Personally, I didn't have any bad reactions with it besides the fact that it was kind of sharp. I mean, that could have been the way I cut it, so that could have been my fault. Maybe some of the reasons why people would use taping instead of stretching. I heard people say that you want to use it after 00. I heard other people say after 1/2 inch. Right here I have all my plugs and tunnels and my collection because I'm kind of a hoarder, and when people size up I ask them for their old stuff because I just like to collect it. So I have all kinds of stuff. Personally, when it comes to stretching your ears, I don't know why anyone would want to stick these through their ears because these are friggin' huge. Like, I don't know what size this is. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that these are, I don't know, a 3/4, a 5/8. Like, I don't know what size these really are, but these are huge. Why would you want to put that through your ear and essentially risk blowing out? Because that's a very short taper. Very short. These all are very short. The longest one I have is this one, but it's also a small taper. When it comes to tapers, those are the biggest ones I have. But personally, I don't know why you would choose this over this. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the different ways of taping it. You're normally gonna want to use a single flare plug or eyelet. I use double flare just because it's easier for me. It works better for me. I don't ever have issues with it. I don't know if it's a preference thing. I honestly don't know if there's like an actual safety reason for it, so I can't speak for that. But I'm gonna go ahead and use one of the random plugs that I have and show you guys.
Alright, so I did go ahead and switch cameras, so the frame might be a little bit different. I'm gonna be using nail scissors, just that's all I found on a short notice. So with PTFE tape, normally you'd want to use like a vitamin E oil or something to stick it to your plug or your tunnel. And, I mean, it's pretty easy. And then we just let mine fall, and then... Because I'm doing this outside, it's kind of disgusting, so it's getting really dirty. But it's not going in my ear, so it doesn't really matter. It does stick rather well. If you mess up and you have to, like, redo it. I mean, there you go. There's the one layer. Son of a bitch. Let's redo that. There's one. And then, I mean, you essentially just keep on going, and right now I'm not counting or anything because I'm not really too worried. I don't know if you can see. Oh my gosh, my nails are disgusting. Don't mind my fingernails. I don't know if you can see, like right here, there's a line. Right there, that's underneath right there is where the layer started. Where it all started. Then you just cut it off, do that, put it in here. And it's just a little bit bigger. Most of the times I just pull those down. To take it off, most times I just kind of do this. After I don't need it anymore. Because you can't really use it. It comes off really easily because it's cheap. Okay, so bondage tape is a little bit harder. The problem with bondage tape is you have to actually cut it down to the wear area of your plug. So, what I do, I will wrap this guy for the sake of this video, I'm just going to cut it right here, just so I know the length of it. But what I normally would do is I just take it and kind of cut along the back side of it. You have that first little cut showing you how big it is. And then that's what I don't like about bondage tape. You end up with just chunks missing. Because I cut it with nail scissors, they're curved, so this came out horrible. That's the thing with bondage tape also, because you have to cut it. You end up with these sharp edges, and that's what hurts. Even if you try to cut them off, they're really hard. yeah. That's how you wrap a plug.
So I hope this video is able to help you guys. If you have anything to add, because I'm not like an expert on any of this by any means, go ahead and leave it down below. Let me know what you guys know, because I don't know a whole lot. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, a thumbs up, a like, what are we, Facebook? But don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys!